Good afternoon. I'm out here with my CP88 and I'm going to do an outdoor review, shooting review. So what I've got some JSB Expresses. These are 7.87 grain. My standard pellet I use for all my tests, my CO2 pistol tests. So what we've got here, we've got a target at 10 yards. So we're going to take 8 shots at that. We've got a target out there at 12.5 meters. We're going to take 8 shots at that. And then we're going to reload and we're going to take 10 shots at the cans at 12.5 meters, and I've also got 4 cans set up at 15 meters, and should have enough pellets left, hopefully, out of 16 to actually take some double shots at each of those cans. So we'll see how it goes. So yes, really good quality pistol. To open it, you press the take down lever down, pops it open, put your magazine in with the teeth facing rearwards towards you, slam it shut. We're ready to go. Just going to flick the safety off. Obviously this is non-blowback, so here we go. Should be able to see the action. We'll use single action freestanding for the targets and the tin cans at 12.5, and I think we'll use double action on the 4 cans at 15 meters. So here it goes. Now, I haven't shot this at target yet, so we'll see how we do. So see how accurate the actual iron sights are. Excuse me, my hernia playing me up today, so it's nothing unusual there. It's only when I actually outstretch my arm. I think that's it. I think let's take one more shot. I think that's 8. Yep. Okay, put the safety on. Take the magazine out. Go bring that target up, have a look. Right, that's pretty good actually. One there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's two through there, 8. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's like there's 7 there within what, just over outside an inch, freestanding. That's not bad for my breathing. I'm pretty happy with that. So what we'll do, we'll zoom in on the 12.5 meter target and see how we do. So that's the 12.5 meter. So you can actually, see the other way around. Let's just slide that around a touch. So you can zoom in a bit closer on that. There we go. Right, there's 8 shots at that there. Freestanding. Same again, single action. do believe that's it. Yep, that's 8 shots. Put the safety off. Put safety on, shall we say, and we'll zoom out and we'll go and bring the target up and have a close look at that. Well, taking into account I was really struggling to hold that still actually with my breathing, I'm pretty happy with that. And that's the wind just blowing them over. So what I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 6 in that central corridor from there to there, okay. So that's pretty good, nice and central. Those 2 I probably was moving when I shot them. It's really struggling with my breathing today, but that's pretty good. I mean, I'm quite happy with that. So it's shooting straight. It's probably just me need to just try and control my breathing. So I'm back with my CP88 and I've got 4 cans out there at 15 metres and I've got 8 shots. I'm going to try and knock them all down at freestanding double action, see how we do. Let's just zoom in on them. There they are. And we'll have a crack at the pyramid. There we go. Okay. So we'll try from left to right. Double action. Aim point probably just above the can. The face of can. What? One more shot, I think. Let's see if we get this can. Yes, got it. That's it. 8 shots. So I managed to get them all. 8 shots. I think the first 3 shots were actually going over the can, even at 15 metres. So yeah, this pistol's doing about, I think it's averaging 2.33 foot-pounds over 48 shots through the crony. So I'll show the crony results later. So that's not too bad. So next thing we'll do that. We'll come back and we'll do the pyramids. Hello. So I'm back with my CP88 and I've got the pyramid out there at 12.5 metres, and I've also moved those cans from 15 metres out to 20 metres now. So we're going to take single action at 12.5 metres cans, the pyramid top to bottom, and then hopefully I'm going to have a crack at hitting those cans out at 20 metres. So I'm just going to zoom in. So I think she's shooting pretty hot, so I'm going to aim at the base of the can. Right at the top, I think. Okay. That'll come down to sympathy. Just that one. Yeah, it's shooting really hot. I think they're going over the top. Oh, the last shot of this magazine. Yep. Right, 3 more cans to go. Yeah, below, aim below, well below the can. Okay, we've got one left. I think we'll do. So I used 15 to do that. So even at 12.5 meters, yeah, the pellets were still going over the top of the can, even though I was aiming at the base. I had to go aim actually well below that. So this pistol has a pretty good amount of grunt. I know it's hot today; it's 29 degrees centigrade. You know, but all that really means is that CO2 recovers that much quicker. So what we'll do, we'll rearm, and we'll have a crack at the 20-meter cans out there. Be back soon. So I'm back with my CP88 here, and I've got 4 cans which are out at 20 meters now, and I'm going to try and knock them over. I've got 8 shots left, and I'm going to do this freestanding single action and see how we do. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on the cans. So zoom in, and there they are. Okay, so I'm going to try and take them out from left to right, freestanding single action. Not entirely sure where I'm going to aim. Try aiming at the base of the can first. Oh, base of the can. Try again. I think I might have 2 left. Let's see if we get that final count. Yes, got it. And I believe that was the final shot. It was. So, there you have it. I had to use all 8 shots, but I got all 4 cans down. That's freestanding single action at 20 meters out. So there's nothing wrong with the accuracy of this pistol. Obviously these are using JSB Expresses, 7.87 grain with a 4.52 millimeter head. So yep, it's a really good quality pistol, one of the big 4. If you look at the actual quality of it, very good. CO2 goes in this side, so you press the button from this side of the magazine release, and the CO2 goes in that side. One thing to remember is that this is brass, this nil nut here, so when you put the CO2 in and screw that up to touch in, make sure it is actually engaged in the valve, because if you force that shut you can actually bend that because it's a brass brass nil. Okay, so just remember that. To open it, obviously you press the slide takedown lever like so, and that splits it open, and that's where your 8-shot rotary goes in. Okay. Just put that back up like so. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good. Locked up. So that's that. Real wood quality, fit and finish. Black sights front and back, obviously. Safety, ambidextrous, both sides. Okay. Red dots, both sides. Okay. Trigger, single. Okay. This is obviously unloaded, so that's the single action. So it breaks there. Okay. So the trigger brake is very consistent. There's a little bit of creep on this one, and also double action as well. Double action is nice and smooth. Okay, so chrono results. Now today it's really warm. It's 29. It's actually dripping wet. Actually, quite humid. The chrono test was done in 19 degrees in my test shed a few days ago. 15-second interval between shots, and I actually put 48 shots through, which is 6 magazines, 6/8 to 48. And from shot 1 to 41, it was 2.34 foot-pounds energy. Okay, so yeah, the actual FPS over that as well was just 24.6 FPS over those 41 shots, and then it started to drop off the last 7 shots. Even then, the actual average FPS over all 48 shots was 365 FPS, and the energy was 2.33 foot-pounds energy over those 48 shots. So very respectable. As I said, it's quite warm today, so you give it a bit of time to warm the circuit, warm back up, but it's pretty warm, so that's not going to take much time today. So all in all, yeah. Very impressed with this. It's joined my other 3, the 1911A1, the 686, and the Bretta 92FS. And then I think I might do a bit of a shoot with all 4 of them and see which one is more accurate. But to be quite honest, with my breathing, they're all probably pretty much the same. Some people have discussions about which is the best, but this is accurate. I mean, obviously. It's still shooting pretty high out at 20 meters. Even, you know, I had to shoot at the base of those cans at 20 meters. So that even though this is probably the 3rd magazine through this, so that's pretty good actually. Yeah, so you'll get about 48. It starts to drop off. I think at the 48th shot, it was down to 311 FPS. So really, you may get another 8 shots today, you know, because it's particularly warm. But you won't get much more than, than those 56 shots probably max, you know. But the actual, when you think it's 2.33 foot-pounds of energy over those 48 shots, that's pretty good, pretty decent for a bit of plinking. Okay, like I said, the targets are pretty good. I mean, that's freestanding, decent group there. And even then, I'm happy with that vertical at 12.5 meters. I said, big ones, a lot of it was me, but that's the way I have to deal with it. So this will be much more accurate, probably with someone who hasn't got a hernia and doesn't struggle. It's when I put my arms out to take the shot, everything sort of tightens up. That's the problem. But I still think that's pretty good. So hope you like that little video. Thanks for watching.